broke Spotify's record when it got the most streams in a single day, with 17 million streams in just one day. It is also predicted that Olivia will debut on top of Billboard's Hot 100, and early predictions are even saying that she will have the most streams and sales more than anyone else on this chart, which is huge because this chart also includes Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, and Justin Bieber. And Olivia's song isn't just a success in the US, it is also the most streamed song of the week across the pond in the UK. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so major for this song to blow up as fast as it has and to have all of that support behind it. Olivia can't believe it herself. When this song came out, we first started talking about it here and telling you about, everything that's going on with it. Now, Olivia is opening up and she's talking more about what it is like going through what she's going through with this hit song. Fans seem to love this song not only because it is a great track that makes you feel all of the feels, but also because the alleged backstory of the song and how it's rumored to be about a love triangle between Olivia, Sabrina Carpenter, and Joshua Bassett. Olivia has not directly confirmed this rumor, but when she recently chatted with Apple One, she did reveal that she wrote most of the song while crying after a drive. As she said, quote, "I was driving around my neighborhood. I actually listened to really, really sad songs and crying in the car, and I got home and I was like, maybe I'll write a song about this, crying in the car." She said her songwriting process was, quote, "really, really natural and organic and very much me writing in the depth of my emotion." So this kind of tells us two things here. One, it could have been based on a real experience, and all those fan theories are true, that she was crying about Joshua moving on with Sabrina Carpenter. That is possible. But also, Olivia's really in touch with her emotions. She's a songwriter. She's a writer, It is possible that she just was crying just to cry. And maybe a commercial on the radio made her cry or something else, and she just kind of channeled that emotion. So please keep in mind, she is not confirming who this song is about, but she is telling us what inspired it. While Olivia still hasn't said exactly who this song is about, she has confirmed that all of the emotions that you hear in her track are super real. As she said, quote, "The pain is definitely real in that song. I definitely think I try to approach recording all of my music from a place of emotion. I think emotional performances are the best, even if they're not technically the best sound." Olivia chatted with UK's Big Top 40, where she opened up about her song success by saying, quote, "It's been the craziest week of my entire life. It's funny how everything has changed, but also like nothing has changed at the same time. I'm still doing the same thing that I always was. It's just like all of these people are listening to my music and knowing who I am and hearing about what I have to say, which is just so surreal. I feel so grateful." And it is true. I think if you think about the mainstream public, most people really didn't know who Olivia was, with the exception of her fan base and of people who watch the Disney Channel and maybe are familiar with her earlier work. This song has definitely put Olivia in the mainstream. Her name is, everyone's talking about this song. Everyone knows her. It's crossing against generations. It's not just Gen Z, it's also millennials, it's also boomers. My dad even knows about this song. This is pretty intense, guys. Olivia also opened up about what it's like to get praise from musicians she's admired, like Taylor Swift. As she said, quote, "All of these people who I've looked up to since I was 11 years old are reaching out and being like, oh, I love this song, this is so great. That's just beyond anything I could have ever dreamed of." Taylor, obviously, she commented on my Instagram post and made a big splash. "It was insane. I'm the biggest Swiftie in the whole world. And the fact that she did that just is so insane. That truly made my life. I'm just her biggest fan. But yeah, it's just incredible. I truly cannot process all of this," end quote. Olivia also used to be a directioner who even wrote 1D fan fiction, and now she is texting Niall Horan as Olivia explained, quote, "The fact that Niall reached out to me was amazing. We've actually been texting and he's giving me advice on all of the craziness in the music industry. So it's been really amazing." We've heard that before, that the music community really does watch out for their new singers that are coming to the scene. Billie Eilish also opened up about how she had a similar thing when she was coming up, that she was talking to a lot of other singers and performers and they were giving her advice. So we love seeing that this is happening. So hello everyone. So what do you guys think? So now hearing all this information, now hearing Olivia's direct quote saying that this song was based on her crying in her car and that it's very real and real emotions, do we think that this song is still about this alleged love triangle, Or do we think that Olivia was just like having a day where she was feeling all the feels and put her pen to paper? Because I personally am a little split between this. Ryan says that Olivia is his one and only celebrity crush. We'd love to hear it. Victoria says, I love how hard Olivia works. She deserves everything. Victoria, I totally agree with her. According to Joshua, actually, he had said that Olivia writes every single day and that the speed that she writes music is just so incredibly impressive to him and motivates him to also work on his own music as well, which is so great to hear. It also makes me think that Olivia probably has an album coming out soon. And if you like Driver's License, something tells me you're gonna like the rest of the album. French Fries says, I cry to the song. French Fries, I also cry to the song. And life is pretty, despite the pandemic and everything else, like my personal life, things are good. I'm engaged, I'm happy, I'm in a happy relationship. And yes, I put that song on and I feel everything and I cry. And I cry for no reason. Sarah says, I don't know, it's just so cool. I agree, Sarah. Victoria says, nope, she thinks that, that Olivia wrote the song about her emotion and there's no drama attached to it. Alexis said, I think this is somewhat about him. And Valentina said, Olivia and Joshua are really so talented no matter what. Yes, Valentina, that is so true. And also, we do love Joshua's song, Lie, 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 was great. I think his performance was incredible. There also was some fans tweeting about how their music videos were so similar. I watched the music videos back to back, and I mean, aside from the whole thing that the songs both seem to kind of be, you know, about someone, Joshua has said the song is not about a romantic relationship. It's about a friend who stabbed him in his back, even though the music video does seem like he's singing to a girl, but he said, you know, the motivation for writing that song was not about an ex at all. But in both those music videos, there both is a romantic interest or kind of, you know, looking back at the past. And there's a car, a classic car, because there's always classic cars in music videos. You'll never see a 2021 Toyota in a music video. It always has to be a classic car. Oh, Sage, is Joshua okay? Yes, Joshua was recently in the hospital. I believe he did say and told all his friends that after having this pain, he told all his fans that he is doing well, he is recovering, and so our thoughts and prayers are going to Joshua right now. We hope that he has a speedy recovery. Hospital visits, especially now, are very, very scary, but from what we've heard, Joshua is doing well, so that is really good news. Oh, French Fry says, Olivia kind of got me back into writing music. French Fries, love to hear it. I love to hear that we have some other musicians here in the chat, and we love, you know, Taylor Swift motivated Olivia, so if Olivia motivates you, you know, it could be just a whole cycle of motivation, which we love to see. Jordan says, do you think that Joshua and Olivia will get back together? I think that, well, here's the thing. So they never really officially confirmed their relationship when they were romantically linked together. We do know they're co-stars. We do know they play romantic interest on the show. We do know they're really good friends. I kind of have a theory that because Olivia is younger than Joshua, I think he is going to wait, if there is a romantic thing there, I think he would probably wait until she's officially 18 years old to date her, if they date. But, you know, to be honest with you, I think the most important thing is just having friends, having a support system. And I think Joshua and Olivia's relationship, being supportive musicians for one another, and the fact that he shared her song, to me, that is almost more important than them getting romantically back together. And you know, if anything, we just really want every person we cover here at Hollywire, we just want them to be happy. So whatever makes Olivia and Joshua happy makes us happy too. Sarah says, Lie, Lie, Lie is great too. Yeah, Lie, Lie, Lie was giving me serious Shawn Mendes vibes. And here's also another fun fact for you guys. So we know that Olivia's model and who she loves more than anything is Taylor Swift. Well, you also might know that Joshua's idol is John Mayer. So a lot of fans are kind of comparing that whole Taylor Swift-John Mayer relationship to what's going on with Olivia and Joshua. I think the Taylor-John Mayer thing was more like obviously about him. I mean, she wrote a song called Dear John. There really wasn't any room for guessing there, where if Olivia is indeed singing about Joshua, I think it's kind of more, you know, it's really up to the listener to decide who or what the song is about. And you as a listener could also make this song relate to your own life because, you know, we've all gone through that time in our life where we got our driver's license, probably around the same time that you also went through a breakup. I know that was true for me. Alonda said, I watched her live and she said it was about a breakup. Okay, Alondria, thank you so much for that feedback. Right, so it's about a breakup. It could have been about Joshua. It could have been about another relationship. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I remember when I was dating, sometimes I would have these breakups that were really more one-sided in my head. Like maybe I'd be messaging someone or talking to someone and then all of a sudden they'd disappear. And in my head, that was a breakup even though we were never officially dating. So that could be similar to Olivia. Like perhaps Olivia was crushing on someone and then they ended up not being what she thought or expected. And so that was the breakup in her end. Thank you, Natalia, thank you for congratulating me. Yes, very exciting stuff, even in these crazy times. So please someone tell me if she's confirmed it's about Joshua yet. I can't deal with the drama. No, she has not officially said this song is about Joshua. The song is called Driver's License. It's not called Dear Joshua, like Taylor Swift did with Dear John. And she only has confirmed that it came from a real place, that it's coming from real emotions, that she came up with the idea of the song after she was driving in her car and crying, and that all of the emotions in the song are 100% real. And then apparently she also said on a live that the song is about a breakup. We also know that when she teased the song back in July, she said a similar thing about how the song was like very close to her heart, which is why fans are like, yeah, it's clearly about a breakup and are putting the two and two together, saying it's about Joshua. All the hate Sabrina Carpenter's getting. Yes, Jonas Almost Famous. I totally agree with you. Let us not spread hate. Let us not spread hate to Sabrina Carpenter. She does not deserve it. And if Sabrina and Joshua are dating and they're happy, we should be happy for them. We shouldn't be spreading any hate. And I don't think Olivia's song isn't really spreading hate to Sabrina. She's just saying about, how she feels that the person that she was dating and is no longer dating has now moved on with a girl who is blonde and older than her, who always made her feel insecure. That's how she feels about this mystery woman. It is no shade to Sabrina at all if it is about Sabrina or whoever it is about. Sabrina Jordan says you can definitely feel the emotion in her song. Yes, it is contagious. It's like secondhand emotion. Like you could be having the best day ever and you listen to that song and suddenly maybe you're taken back to your childhood, maybe you're taken back to a heartbreak from forever ago, but you definitely feel that emotion that Olivia is singing about. Kristen says, Sabrina probably felt bad. It's possible. I mean, I think it must be really hard for Sabrina to, every time if she does like have Google alerts on herself that everything the press is saying about her is how she's the other woman in this love triangle. That has to be really exhausting, which is why we are sending a lot of love to Sabrina Carpenter, and we hope that she is doing okay and that she's feeling good about everything and that she's having an amazing day, because all we really should do is spread positivity. So that's what's going on. I don't know. I'm sorry to say this, Dreaming Fish, who's asking me if I'm friends with Danielle Cohen. I don't know who you're referring to, but sounds like a great person. Sorry, I don't know if that's even towards me. What? Oh, YouTube star. Yeah, no, I've never met her. Thank you, Tony. So I didn't know if that was someone. It sounded like a girl I went to summer camp with, and I was like, did I? No, I don't know her, but I'm sure she's a great person. So sorry. I can't imagine how awkward Sabrina would feel if she was put on the spot and asked about Olivia's song, says Hessa. Yeah, that's true, and I'm sure that she might be getting, even if people aren't directly asking Sabrina these questions, I mean, we're asking these questions, kind of the media is, by making articles about it. And I'm sure people are blowing up Sabrina's comments, which is just not okay. I think let Sabrina live, and I'm sure that we will get an answer to this at some point. And yes, and Alondra also has a great point. What if it's not Sabrina the blonde girl? We know that in an earlier version of this song, it was actually, the line was brunette girl and not blonde girl. And while Sabrina has had her hair brunette time and time again, blonde is really the color hair. When you think of Sabrina Carpenter, you think of blonde. So there could have been another girl who was a brunette, or, there's a lot of blondes in Hollywood. It could have been about another blonde. That is very, very possible. Aubrey says, I love Driver's License. I can't relate to it, but I pretend like I can. The song makes me feel like I am divorced. Oh my gosh. Well, Aubrey, Olivia's not singing about a divorce, just a breakup. But I know what you mean. I feel like I recall that growing up, that I would listen to some songs that were maybe a little too old or adult for me and just really connect with them, like songs about being in love when I was 6 and had never been in love. So I feel you on that. I really do. Yes, Brooklyn Jade says there's a lot of blonde girls, so maybe it's about someone else. It's very, very possible. And even if they're dating, it's okay. If Olivia's okay with it, we should too, says Adrielle. I agree with that too, that if Joshua and Sabrina are dating, which it seems like they are, but then again, like, You know, until they actually come out and officially say, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, you kind of just have to accept what they tell us, that they're friends and they're hanging out, because until you get that official confirmation, you really can't assume anything about it. Millie says that the song makes me happy in a way. Millie, I could see that. There's something like empowering about that song, especially on the bridge. There, even though it's like a sad song, there is this nice like uplifting beat to it, which makes you feel like you can conquer anything, which I absolutely love. So yeah, the situation made a song, absolutely. Okay, I don't think that Sabrina and Josh should get any hate. I agree with you. We should not send any hate to them. They are just wonderful people living their best life. And even if they are, it's not right to assume. Right, so we're not assuming anything here. We are just telling you what people are saying, what they think it is. The only thing that's confirmed is, as I said earlier, Olivia has confirmed that she wrote the song after crying in her car. She confirmed that it was coming from a real place of emotion. And then we're also hearing that on a live, she said it was about a breakup. But Olivia has never confirmed that who this song is about, but she has confirmed what this song is about. Kaylin, no, I've never met Olivia, but we have interviewed Olivia and Joshua here at Hollywire. That video is right on our page after you watch this live. Make sure you watch that. You can see their chemistry and friendship. It's just so cute. They are so amazing. And I have nothing but love and respect for Olivia. Olivia could be talking about the blonde girl from Bizarre Bark and the one that she acted with. That is possible. Again, a lot of blondes in Hollywood and a lot of brunettes and a lot of blondes who used to be brunette in Hollywood. So yes, it is possible that the song is about someone else. Sophie Rose, thank you so much for saying we keep you posted all the time. We love hearing that. So which is why if you are watching this right now and you haven't done that already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video so you can be the first to know all of the tea. We try our best here at Hollywire to keep you up to date on all things celebrity news, and so make sure you're subscribed. Oh my God, Dreaming Fish, you love my voice. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Dizzy, don't worry, if you just arrived, this video will be saved and you could go back and watch the stream, but tune in now, and if you're just joining us, here's the latest and the greatest. We are talking about how Olivia Rodrigo has recently opened up about her song. When we were covering the story earlier, she had not really spoken on what the song is about, but Olivia recently did a couple of interviews, one at UK's Top 40 and another one at Apple One Music. And in both of these interviews, Olivia really opened up about her songwriting process. She said that this song is real. It came from a real emotional place that she was going through. It was inspired after she had a cry in the car. But Olivia has not officially confirmed who the song is about. So when we talk about the love triangle that the song might be about, we're saying it's an alleged love triangle that the song is about, because all we know from Olivia is that it came from an emotional place and it's close to her heart. We also know, and this is huge news that is just coming out today, that this song is breaking records. So that means like even Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, even Olivia's idol, like Olivia's song is outranking them in the number of streams. You guys are loving the song so much. You are listening to it over and over and over again on loop, and it is showing, and the support is really showing for Olivia. She's broken records on Spotify. She's been the most streamed song of the week, and also she had a day where it was the most streamed song of the day, and this has never happened on Spotify before. The only other time anything got even close is with a holiday song, Looking at You, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. We know that once, after Thanksgiving, you are listening to that song on loop, and we don't blame you. But in terms of non-holiday music, Olivia is breaking records, which is so cool to see. We love this so much. Yes. More co-host change. Yes, we have different co-hosts here at Hollywire, and we like to mix it up. I saw Ethan Wacker, and he commented that he treated her very well and that he did not hit. Okay, so that's good. The way the song was sung just really gives me Julia Michael vibes, says French Fries. Interesting. I was kind of feeling with the song a little, kind of like a little Lord, Billie Eilish kind of vibe for me. I really love the song. Millie, you are so pretty. Thank you so much. Rosalie, I cannot wait until Olivia Rodrigo becomes known. Rosalie, your wish is coming true. Olivia Rodrigo is a name that I feel like everyone knows now after this song, which is amazing, and we are so excited for her. Evelyn, thank you for saying that you love my makeup. I enjoy putting on makeup. It is fun. So Natalie Angelis Joshua Bassett photographer confirmed the relationship. Okay, that is what Natalie is telling us. I do not have that information confirmed right here. Okay, so Natalie is saying, have you seen Joshua Bassett's photographer confirm the relationship? No, I have not seen that. I will definitely look into that. Proud to say you've been a fan since March of 2020, Amy. Well, welcome, and thank you so much for being a fan since March of 2020. Lily is happy about the song. She feels like someone can connect to the story. I think so too. I think the one thing, and I think why Olivia's song is so successful, is not just the drama behind it, not just the alleged love triangle backstory of it. It's because it's so relatable. We've all, at one point or another, have cried in a car. I know I have done it a lot. It's called commuting in Los Angeles. You cry in your car. It happens. It's okay. So I think that song makes you feel less alone because of it. And because I think all of us at one point or another have experienced heartbreak of some sort. And that is what this song really has so well. Heartbreak, disappointment, the fact that you're with someone and you think it's going to be forever, and then you feel blindsided when you find out it's not forever after all. And what do you do with that? How do you grow? And I think that as sad as Olivia's song is, I think it's also empowering. It's empowering that a song about heartbreak could break so many records. It's empowering that this song is doing so well. And even though it is a sad, emotional song, there's an uplifting message to it that you can get over this, you can get through it. So I also feel like this song is as motivational as it is heartbreaking. Yes, hello, thank you so much. Love from the Caribbean. Hello, love from Los Angeles here. Hi, Juliana. Hi, Maria. Hi, hello to all of you. Hi, Aylin. Hello to you. My favorite part of the song, Petra, it has to be the bridge, which is that whole part where it kind of builds up at the end. That part of the song for me is my favorite, because that's where I feel like the frown gets turned upside down and we are happy again, and it really makes me feel great. And also her voice, the way her voice is filled with so much emotion that Olivia said she puts into her song. It feels like she's almost crying, or you're her best friend and she's telling you about this heartbreak that she underwent, which I think is so great. Currently, Sophie, in the United States, at Pacific Standard Time in Los Angeles, right here in Venice, it is 1:43 p.m. on a Monday. Aubrey says, I love Olivia so much. Such an amazing song and a writer. Yes, that's the thing I love about it. I love what a great writer Olivia is. I mean, songwriting is so fascinating to me. It's like what you say without saying it all. It's the subtlety of it. It's being, choosing the right words, being selective with your words, having those words have an impression and really pull at the audience's heartstrings. And Olivia did that so amazingly in the song. So hello over there. I love how, hi Lily in the UK. Lily in the UK, I want to hear from you. Let me know, is this song in the UK as popular in the UK as it's here in the States? I'm hearing that it was the most streamed song of the week in the UK on Spotify. So Lily, tell me if that is true. I love that we're getting all the time. Chantel is in New Zealand. Oh wow, that must be so nice. Sarah says that she thinks we like the song a lot because it tells a story, and when she sings it from the heart. I think that's a big thing. I think if you look at a lot of the artists today and the artists that are super successful, it's not just of what a good singer they are or what a good songwriter they are or how well their song is produced. A big thing that makes songs and singers so successful is how genuine the song feels and how it is coming from the heart. If you guys are familiar with Frank Sinatra, that was one of the things he was so good at doing, is that every song he ever sang, it came from the heart, it felt real, it felt genuine, and that's why decades later, we are still listening to his music. Is anyone else crying during driver's license? Andrea, I was crying during driver's license. Every time I write a story about driver's license, I gotta play that song on repeat. So as I was putting the story together for you guys, I was listening to that song and a tear was falling down my face. And good, Lily says it's doing an amazing over there in the UK. So that is true. The song is just a success across the world, which we love to hear. Sarah said that she forced her best friend to listen to it. Yes, Sarah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm sending that song to all my friends, and I'm like, we can't be friends anymore unless you also love this song. And I haven't lost a friend yet, so that just speaks of how great this is. The bridge makes me cry, says Rosalie. Me too, Rosalie. It's just so strong and powerful. Simply Kitten says it's genuinely so real, and honestly, it's a great song, which I agree. She's on top hits on Spotify, says Victoria. Yes, as I said earlier, it is amazing, the records. It's not just how great the song is, but the records it's breaking. Most streamed song on Spotify for a week, most streamed song on Spotify for a day. Like, these are huge major records that Olivia is breaking. Zachary says, I love this song so much, it makes me want to cry. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here too, Zachary. Thank you for joining us. Miss Alicia Marie Claire Paris says that she was listening to Driver's License 24/7. Yes, it is one of those songs that hits and hits over again. Maxie Baby wants to know if Olivia is going to publish more music. I mean, I bet she is. She'd have to be crazy not to. She has such a hit song. I think that we're going to get an album very soon. I don't know when exactly, but either she'll be releasing more singles, and then we'll get that album. She's with a really great music label, so you can only expect more from Olivia. We're going to hear more songs and more hits. So yes. But is it better than All I Want? Well, Juliana, I think objectively speaking, it feels like this song has broken more records than All I Want. Doesn't mean that it's a better song, but just that it's a more popular song. So what do you guys think? Do you think Driver's License? What are you? Or Team Driver's License or Team All I Want? Which one do you guys like more? I want to hear from you, and let's see what you guys are thinking of. Katie says I could listen to the song for 5 hours straight. Yes, I could definitely do that too. Hello, Elena from Hawaii. Hello, hello. Kristen listens to Caribbean songs. Very good. Yes, Zachary Nelson has confirmed she has an EP in the works again. So that is very exciting to hear. The song is my new obsession, says Taylor. Taylor, it is also my new obsession. I am obsessed. All I Want or Driver's License? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Are you All I Want or Driver's License? Which song do you think is the better Olivia Rodrigo hit? I'm getting a lot of Driver's Licenses here. Hello from Berlin, Germany. Hi, Joey. Hello from Berlin. That must be so cool over there. All I Want is good, but it gives me Disney vibes. Okay, so people are saying maybe that All I Want, while it's a great song, Driver's License really feels like Olivia is coming more into her own. She's owning her maturity, which we love. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Driver's License. Hello, Mariana from Colombia. Hello, hello. Hello from Mexico, very close to us here in California. Yeah, guys, so I'm getting all these. I'm getting Driver's License. It seems like you guys like Driver's License. Oh, a couple of All I Wants. Okay, all right. But I wouldn't say it's tied. It feels like more people are Team Driver's License than they are All I Want, which is fine. Hello from England. A lot of people are watching us over in England, which we love to see. Brianna thinks that Olivia Rodrigo's voice is a gift from God. I also think that Olivia has an incredible voice, and I love hearing her sing. Hello from Argentina. Hello to you. Hello from Brazil. Wow, you guys are from all over the world. We love that we are giving you a global update. Hi, Raya from Ohio. Hello to you. I think that Olivia and Niall could very likely collab on something. I actually think that Olivia, by saying that they are texting a lot, makes me think that a collaboration is already in the works. It wouldn't be a surprise. I think it could totally happen. And if you could tell 11-year-old Olivia that this collab is possibly happening, I'm sure she wouldn't believe you. As we said earlier, Olivia used to write One Direction fan fiction, and now she is texting Niall. I mean, that is just insane to me. How cool is that? Ooh, Brianna says perhaps an Olivia and Taylor collab. I would love to see that. I think that is so cool. I feel like we saw a similar moment this year when Ariana Grande got to collab with Mariah Carey, who we all know was a huge influence on Ariana Grande's singing career. So it is very possible that we could see that with Taylor and Olivia. I feel like Taylor would be down. I feel like Olivia for sure would be down, and that has to be an insane moment for a Swiftie to collab with Swift. That would be amazing. Hello, everyone. I hope Olivia can go on tour, says Victoria. Well, you know, the good news is, while we don't really know when we will be able to have concerts again, like we know, like a big festival with a lot of people, something that we've been seeing more and more artists do, which is something that Olivia could be doing soon, especially since, you know, she writes her own music, she can play the piano and guitar. There's a very possibility that you could see Olivia kind of releasing a virtual concert experience, much like Justin Bieber did over the New Year's with T-Mobile. You know, this is something that we're seeing more and more artists do. They're releasing those digital concerts for the fans, or they're releasing behind-the-scenes documentaries. So it is very possible that Olivia will give us something like that soon. Dizzy says, what if Joshua and Olivia collab? I mean, that could happen. I believe they have sung together before, but I could see them now, after, you know, all of this stuff, that they will release a song together. That is possible. It would break the internet, a collaboration between Olivia and Niall and Taylor and Olivia. Yes, that would break, that would be crazy if all of those people did one big amazing song together. That would be awesome. Hello from Israel. Hello, Taylor from Israel. Hello to you. Juliana says, her song gets me in my feelings like nothing else. Yes, it is a very, very emotional song. I guess also, you know, maybe I'm also sensing a little like Adele vibes. Not that she is Adele, not that it's the vocal quality, but maybe the song production, maybe, or maybe that's just because Adele also makes me emotional, but I don't know, guys, maybe that's a hot take for me. Taylor Swift and Olivia, yes, I think that is going to happen soon. Hello, Giselle in the Dominican Republic. Hello to you. Hi. What was your guys', Lily has a great question. So what was your favorite song that you were listening to on loop before Driver's License? I want to know from you guys. For me, I've been listening to Evermore on loop, Taylor's latest album with the bonus tracks. Also, I really like Shawn Mendes' Wonder. I listen to that song a lot too. That's like a great like waking up morning song that really gets me pumped for the day. So let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, okay, Driver's License is a good song. Oh, Juliana wondering what happened with Olivia and Joshua. Well, our latest update on it is, still something to please keep in mind is that Olivia has never confirmed that the song is about Joshua or Sabrina Carpenter. What she has recently confirmed is that this song is about a real emotional thing that she went through. It's based on real emotions, and she was inspired to write this song after she was crying in her car, but she didn't say about what, so we're gonna respect her privacy with that. Mariana loves Wonder too. I love. Hello, Veronica. Hi, oh no, Veronica, I really hope that you have a speedy recovery from cancer. That is so, so sad. My mom's a cancer survivor, so there is hope, and I really hope that you are taking care of yourself. Hello, Ellie from London, hello to you. Ooh, Giselle says, what about a Harry Styles and Olivia collab? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? I love some Harry Styles music. Hello, Ellie from London. Thank you so much for watching. This is so fun. Sage said Body by Megan Thee Stallion was her favorite song before Driver's License. Kelly wants to know your favorite part of the song. I said, for me, it's the bridge for sure. I want to know what's your favorite part of the song. Maria, we had Olivia in for an interview. You can watch that, and hopefully we will have her in for an interview again. But if you want to be up to date with who we're interviewing and when, the best thing you could do is make sure you're subscribed to Hollywire on YouTube. Do it right now so you can be up to date with all of our interviews, so you're the first to see them when they drop, as well as our news updates. And if you follow us on Instagram too, you'll even get to see who comes into the studio when they're in the studio, so you know what to expect.
Ask them to put who Olivia's biggest inspiration is, if they know who the real fans are, if
okay.
they know who her #1 inspiration is. You can start a comment that right now, and we'll see if they guess right.
Okay, guys, so we're going to play a little trivia for you. If you guys know who is Olivia's #1 musical inspiration, drop that in the comments right now, and I'll let you know if you are right. Let us know. Who do you think is Olivia's #1 music inspiration? Who is it? You guys are Taylor Swift, says Rachel. Taylor Swift. It's everyone saying Taylor Swift. Does anyone have a guess? That's.
I said it on our TikTok. It's on Hollywire's TikTok.
It's on. The answer is on Hollywire's TikTok. You guys are blowing up with Taylor. So if you guys want the answer of who Olivia Rodrigo's #1, do you think it's about real events? Let us know. I'm Gabby Conti, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.